Hey guys, it's Stinky Pesedi with Stinky Pesedi Music, and on today's video we're talking about the 3 tiers of memberships that I now have available on the channel because you guys helped me get monetized. Let's go.
Stinky Pesedi music, rocking your soul with a power groove. Stinky Pesedi music, originals, covers, we make you move.
Right guys, Stinky Pesedi back here with you to go over the memberships with you. So this is how the channel looks. This was a rebranding. If you watch one of my older videos, I talked about the channel and how it went from where it started to now to where it is now, and that because of you guys, we're now at over 1,200 subscribers. We are a part of the YouTube Partner Program now, so we are monetized on this channel, which means now you have the ability to join this channel as a member of one of our tiers to help us grow so that we can be here longer, because I don't do this full time, guys. I don't have, I have to pay bills and everything else just like everybody else. So I don't do this full time. I would love to be able to do this full time and be able to bring all of my ideas out of my head and get it to you guys sooner. But I usually only have 1 day a week, maybe 2 days, depending on how the week falls, to work on this channel and bring you the content that is in my head that I need to pull out and then put into all this to bring to you guys. But because you guys have showed up and been awesome, and I love it, and I'm thankful that you guys decided to take this journey with me. We are now monetized, and so I wanted to go over the 3 tiers and what you get in those 3 tiers, how much they cost, go through the whole dynamics of them. So this is the channel, and if you look right here by subscribe, the subscribe button, if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop new videos. But right beside there's the join button, and that's what we're going to look at today. So here are the 3 levels. Okay, so the first level is the Stinky Squad, because the channel is Stinky Pesedi, so that just goes into that. It's $2.99 a month, and what you get is you get loyalty badges, and these loyalty badges change. So there's one for the first month, then the second month, and then 6 months, and then 12 months, and then it's every 12 months after that that you get in. Excuse me, that you get a new badge. And then you get custom emojis that you can use in the comments or the live chats and things of that nature. Now, I created these emojis. So these emojis are exclusive to my channel only. You're not going to find them anywhere else. And then, of course, I'm going to put your comments. When you comment on my videos, you're going to get priority over people who are not subscribed to the channel, who are not members of the channel. So because as this channel grows right now, I can respond to everybody, and I try my best. So if I haven't responded to you, please let me know, because I haven't done it on purpose. It was just something that was missed. But usually as soon as I see the notification that somebody has responded to one of my videos or responded to one of my comments or something, I immediately go in there, even from the mobile app when I'm at work or wherever I'm at. And I'll immediately try to respond to you guys, because I want to make sure you understand that to me, you are the most valuable thing. Because without you, and without a community, and without people viewing my content and then I'm just somebody putting stuff out here for my sake, so you guys are important to me, and I want to do right by you guys, but I'm also wanting to interact with you. So not only do I look at your comments and I read your comments, but with most of you, I go through and I try to check out your channel and see what your channel is and what it's about. And I've actually subscribed to you guys and started interacting with you guys on your channels and things of that nature as well, because I believe if you're going to help me out, then I'm going to turn around and help you guys out as best as I can. Now, eventually, hopefully, this channel will get to a point where I'm not going to be able to respond to everything. There are going to be some things that I miss. So by having these tier systems and you being a part of the membership, yours is going to show up in a different way than somebody who just normally comments who's not a part of the membership, if that all makes sense. And so I'm going to see yours and I'm going to be like, okay, this person, I've got to take time to go do and you know, see what this person said, look at their channel, do all the things, interact with you. You know, I'm going to give you now. It's later on in these memberships that I'm going to talk about that. But I'm going to do shout outs and things of that nature. You know, I'm going to do a video once this all starts going and going in the right direction. I'm going to do a video where I have you guys listed on there as new Stinky Squad members, new Mic Drop crew members, new Studio VIP members, and make sure that I have you guys listed in there. Not only you listed, but your links in there, so that if anybody's looking at the channel and then they want to go check your channels out, they can go check your channels out and support you guys as well, because we're all here to help each other grow and help each other support each other. That's the part of being a community. So I'm going to do my best to do that. But with this membership and any of the other memberships, you're going to get priority comments. So I'm going to comment to you first and then go to the other comments, if that makes sense. That was the long version of me saying what I'm saying. So that's what you get in the Stinky Squad for $2.99 a month. Then we go to what's called the Mic Drop Crew. The Mic Drop Crew is $6.99 a month. And so here's what you get for that, right? You're going to get everything that the Stinky Squad members are getting, which are those 3 items we just talked about. But now you're going to get early access to my videos. So when I go and I schedule my videos, I can put those videos into the members only section for you guys. And so only the people who are in the members, one of these 3 member tiers, are going to have access to those videos and be able to see those videos before anybody else can see them. And I usually do it in a 24-hour window. So I give you a 24-hour sneak peek window of opportunity to see the new music coming out before anybody else can. And then what I was talking about before with the member shoutouts. So I'm going to do member shoutouts on there, photos and status updates. Basically, what this is, there's a lot of images, there's a lot of videos, there's a lot of things that I do to make these videos. So what you actually see, 10 or 15 times the amount of work went into that. So I have images upon images, videos upon videos. I have 3 or 4 different soundtracks that I put together before I found the right one that I would put on to here. So I have multiple different versions of these songs, of each and every one of these songs, with different images and everything else that you guys don't get to see on the channel. But the members are going to have access to those. I'm going to share those photos and those images. I'm going to share the other versions of those songs, and then you guys get to tell me, did I make the right choice? You know, did I make the right choice on the one that I actually put on the channel, or did you like a different version better? I'm going to do polls, all kinds of things, so you guys can help me fine tune all this, where I'm not having to do 4 or 5 different versions of the song. And then you know, because that takes time to do those. If I can narrow this down to what you guys are wanting and the way that you guys like the songs, that might help me take some of this time down, and then we can get more projects done. And then members only videos, there's going to be some videos like I just shared with you, So photos and status updates and member only videos are pretty much all in the same kind of thing that I was just talking about. So you're going to get access to all of that stuff that regular channel subscribers and people who just view my channel don't have access to. Also, eventually I'm going to plan on doing, photos and videos and stuff of me in the creative process and how I do all of this and how I put it all together. And I'm going to share those in the members only sections and things of that nature. So there's going to be a lot of stuff that you're going to get to see, especially behind the scenes stuff that normal subscribers and just people viewing the channel aren't going to get to see. Once again, the long version of the Mic Drop Crew for $6.99 a month. And you're going to get everything the Stinky Squad gets, and then all of these things here. And then we go to the final one, which is Studio VIP. Okay, Studio VIP is going to get everything that the Stinky Squad gets, everything that the Mic Drop Crew gets, and then you're going to get these things here. So what I'm planning on doing is, once we start getting members, because we have to have members first. I can't, do it without you guys. But we're going to start having members only lives where only the people who are members of the channel are going to get to have access to me on that live and be able to talk to me live on that, on that live through the chat and everything else. Also with those lives, I'm going to have to figure out how to do it. And this is all a learning process because this is the first time I've ever had a monetized channel and been able to do all this stuff. So I'm learning as I go. But there's a way that I can bring you guys on to the live and have a conversation with you and things of that nature. Some of you guys I'm going to reach out to and maybe do, a collaboration on a live or something like that, So there's all kinds of fun things that I have in my mind that I want to do. I haven't done it yet, but I'm working on it right now. But we're going to have a Discord. So that's where you'll be able to connect to me on social media. And then also something with Studio VIP. It's only for the Studio VIP members. But a different part of me, and that, I don't know if you saw that, but as you can see right here, says channel name Prosperity Mavericks. See, I'm on my other channel that I have, which is a business channel, because for the last 20 years, I've been in both traditional and non-traditional business. And so I have been successful. I've worked my way up on the traditional side. I worked my way up all the way from the warehouse, which we talk about on the Prosperity Mavericks channel. But I worked my way up all the way from the warehouse into the manager training program, became sales manager, customer accounts manager, and then store manager of a major chain store. And so we talk about that experience and how that all happened, and things of that nature. And then on the non-traditional side, how I got my insurance license, that I've been in insurance for over 15 years. One of the other companies that I work with, we talk about that company, and with that company, it's a legal and identity theft company out of the United States, covers everybody in the United States and Canada. So if you are in the United States or Canada, you might want to become a member here, because I'm going to do a process through Discord and some other places, because you're going to have access to some of my real live social media, where you have access to me personally with my phone numbers and everything else. So I'm going to handpick some people, and I'm going to help you start your own business, and we will work together. I will work with you. With the business that I'm talking about, I don't want to say it on this channel, because we talk about that on the Prosperity Mavericks channel. And I hope to get that channel to where this channel is, but this is the main channel that I'm working on, not the Prosperity Mavericks. So if I have time, I'll work on Prosperity Mavericks. If I don't, I don't. mess with it. I work on this channel because this is what I love to do. But I do love business and I love Prosperity Mavericks as well. Um, but with that business, I have also gone from the very bottom of that company to one of the top levels in the company. I'm certified in everything that they do. I've been on calls, training calls and things of that nature where I've trained people. I've helped other people start their businesses and things of that nature. And so I'm to a point now where I want to start helping more and more people have a side business that they can do from home. Some of it you do have to get out and go talk to people and things of that nature, but I talk about all of that on the Prosperity Mavericks. However, I am going to bleed some of that over into this channel on those lives, on the member only lives, just because I want to be able to help some people. I want to be able to give back to the community. I want to be able to, that's my way of taking all the knowledge that I've gotten over the last 20 years in business and all the certifications and licenses and all the schools and all the classes. I do have a bachelor's degree from an accredited university in business management. So all the things that I know, all the things that I've learned, I want to help other people start their own businesses and be successful as well, if that's something that you guys are wanting to do. So I am going to be talking about some of that in the Studio VIP only lives. So if you're not in the Studio VIP, if you're one of the other two levels, you might want to continue. You might want to consider the other, jumping over to the Studio VIP, and that's why the price difference is so different, guys, because that's the only level of the membership that you get live access to me, where I'm going to work with you live. So we may have conversations on the phone. We may do a Zoom call where we're live one-on-one and I'm helping you figure things out. I'm even thinking about doing live Zoom calls for me to check out your channel if you want me to check out your YouTube channel and help you. How can we make your channel get to where this one is, where it's monetizable, things of that nature. So that's why the price difference is so different between the other two, is because the other two you get some things, but they're not to that level, right? So the $24.99, you get access to me personally on social medias and the lives and some other things that we're going to work on. So that's why those price differences are there. That's what the memberships are, guys. I plan on doing a whole lot more, maybe bringing in another membership level at some point in time. But for right now, that's the membership level, guys. If you want to help me blow this channel up and be able to spend more time here to help you guys. And then also, if you want to, there's not a whole lot on that channel right now. But if you want to, also support the Prosperity Mavericks channel, that'd be great. But those are the three memberships for this channel. And this channel takes precedence over anything else that I'm doing when I have time to be here and do this. So I just want to make sure you understand that this is my main focus. If I have time to do the other channel, I will. If I don't, I'm going to concentrate everything I have and all of my energy and all my passion and all of my expertise into this channel here and helping as many people as I can and help you guys grow as well. One thing that I do is when I start making money on this channel, I'm going to take a certain amount of money off that I make from this channel and redistribute it into you guys. If you have a channel and you have stuff and you're a monetizable channel, or if you have a store or any of that kind of stuff, I'm going to go and support you guys financially as well too, with a portion of the money that I make off this channel, because that's the only right thing to do, is to support the people who support you. It just makes sense. So once again, guys, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate everything. If you want to help me grow, please consider joining the memberships. I do have a Patreon page as well, guys. I'm working on that channel as well. But I just want to make sure you understand that this is my number one focus. So if we can get this channel to where it's basically takes over and I can spend 3 or 4 days a week working on this channel while I go do the other stuff I'm doing for a couple of days of the week, then maybe I can start working on the Patreons and all these other things. But this is number one responsibility. You guys are my community, and I'm gonna give you everything that you deserve, and more. You know, I'm gonna under promise and over deliver, hopefully, is my goal. So once again, guys, thank you. I appreciate it. I love you. Have a blessed day.